You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
I am a bad man. Thanks for doing this. Keep it real. Think slow. We should get through it just fine. Hello, Rider Donnie. Donnie, hello, Rider.
Oh, yeah. What up? What up? We got another best ball draft, peeps. Let's get down to biz. Who's up in here? We got Phil in the house. Let's smoke it up. Marty, Kidda, Trip, what up? PB and Waivers, what up? Chris Beck. Ha, and Trip throwing out a 69 and a 55.
69, dudes!
55! There we go. All right, we got everyone's names in here. 12 teams. I need everyone to give me a number between 1 and 69.
69, dudes!
Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Drew in the house. What up, homie? Everyone who's new in here, throw in a number between 1 and 69. We add all those numbers up, and then we average it out. And then that's how many times the deck gets shuffled. And the deck is all of our little avatars here on the left. Here we go. All right. 42. Oh, wait. First. Yeah, 42 for Drew. Let's see. 62 for a Trip. Get those numbers in, peep. 69 for Marty.
69, dudes!
37 for Crispy. 12 for Kidda. Hey, 41 for JPZ. What up, homie? Throwing those numbers, guys. We'll wait another 30 or 60 seconds. Numbers between 1 and 69. Throw them in there. It's going to be a dope draft. One of my favorite movies, Gone in 60 Seconds. And some of these ones, I don't really care about the character. I'll just get them in last. But this one, I had to be Eleanor, man. Had to be Eleanor. She's a classic. She is a classic. All right, we'll wait another couple seconds here. And we'll go off of that. JPZ said, what it do? Crew said, hustle. What it do, homie? What's going down, JPZ? Let's smoke it up. And Drew said, if you don't do it now, your chance will be gone in 60 seconds. Throw it in there. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 263, and we got 6. So that's going to be 43.8. So let's round it up to 44. And Drew says, see, Bogart was scared to face me in the fast draft. Yeah, man, he's probably shaking right now just thinking about it. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Drew, you give me the minimum yards traveled per rush. That's between 1 and 5. JPZ, you give me the max yards traveled per rush. That's between 6 and 10. Kidda, minimum seconds per rush, 1 to 4. And then Crispy, give me the max seconds per rush. That's between 5 and 8. Let's get it. All right, here we go. Here we go. 4 for Drew. Let me see. 8 for JPZ. 3 for Kidda. And 7 for Crispy. All right. Find your characters.
Are you ready?
I said find those characters.
I said,
Are you ready? And of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you! The New Age Outlaws are back!
Here we go. Ooh, everyone kind of... Ooh, it looks like Q-Tip got a little bit farther out in front than everybody else, but it is very, very close. Damn, there goes Tim My World with a crazy little burst of adrenaline. Magoobs out in front right now. Come on, let's see it. Crispy right up in the mix. Crispy making a push to get into second. Drew said I'm getting 7th. He's calling it now. I want my guy to hurry up and go faster. Catch him, catch him, catch him. Who's out in front right now? It's Drew, Magoobs, Tim My World, Ryan in the mix. Everybody is so close. Drew just caught a little burst of adrenaline there. Everybody is hella close. Nobody's out of it. Nobody's out of it. Uh-oh. Tim with the burst of adrenaline. Uh-oh. My World. Uh-oh. Oh, My World got it. Uh-oh. Sarah. Sarah's creeping. Sarah, Drew, Kidda, Crispy. Creeping. Who's it going to be? Oh, Drew got 2nd. Sarah got 3rd. Q-Tip got 4th. Ryan 5th. Kidda 6th. Crispy 7th. I got 8th. Brock 9th. JPZ 10th. JPZ 10th. Magoobs 11th. And Street Soldiers 12th. Man. It was funny. Mark last time was like, man, this shit's rigged. And then he got 12th again. Sorry, bro. That's how it be sometimes. Let me get... let's get the order. Okay. My World is first. That's Tim. Drew got 2nd. Where's Drew? There he is. We got Sarah got 3rd. Q-Tip got 4th. Ryan got 5th. Crispy got 6th. With that Jaguar XJ220. Such a fire-ass car. Crispy got 7th. And Bakes a Lot, if you are around, you are on the clock in the 21, my friend. Let me see. I got 8th, right? Yeah, Hustler got 8th. Who got 9th? Brock. We got JPZ 10. Magoobs 11. And our man Street Soldiers number 12. All right. There we go. Let's get down to biz. All right, we'll wait for all the, we'll give people a couple minutes just so they know. Let everyone know we're about to start. And Crispy sound between you two MFs. You two motherfuckers. Ooh. Marty said he sent Bakes a juicy trade in 21. Let me let him know. Okay. Who else? Let's let Brock and Sarah know. Let's see. Who else? Q-Tip will let him know, and Magoobs will let them know. Let's see those green dots. Who's the last one? Who we missing there? Should let Ryan know also. All right. And dang, Magoobs, you said you missed the race. Yeah, you ended up coming in 11th. Ended up coming in 11th. It was super, super close. Like, I mean, my world kind of just ran away with it, like right at the end. Like outside of that, everybody was kind of involved the whole time. And we'll leave it right here for a sec. And yeah, we'll wait a couple minutes. We'll smoke it up. I told everyone 6:30 that we're going to start. So let's start exactly right at 6:30. All right. And PB and Waiver said, bro, draft Bijan and Gesicki. First and second picks. Should we do that? First and second? Yeah, I'm curious to see what ends up happening here in the first couple picks. Come on, let's see it, guys. All right, there goes Q-Tip. This one's going to be very, very interesting. Okay, let's smoke it up, and then we're going to get down to biz. Hey, Zach in the house. What up, bro? He said, what up, motherfuckers? What's going down? Let's smoke it up. Let's smoke it out. We're about to start this draft. We're going to give everybody a couple more minutes to show up because we said a 6:30 start time. Let's smoke it up.
So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Roll a fatty for this pimp daddy. All right, fire 'em up.
And Tim said, I won the race. Training paid off. Yes, sir. You got first draft pick, bro. Woo! All right. Smoke it up. Yeah, I'm smoking on the Diamond OG. Let's get it, baby. Diamond OG. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get down to biz. Let me zoom in a little bit here. And let's zoom it in, big baby. All right. Here we go. On you, Tim. On you, my world. Let's get it. 60 seconds. You are on the clock, bro. And get some music on in the background. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it, though. Oops. Mahomes, Allen, and Burrow. Very chalky start. Yeah, Q-Tip had to switch it up. He didn't go running back first this time. Uh-oh, come on, Ryan. Actually, you know what? We'll turn off echo cancellation, then you guys should be able to hear the music. Tell me if you guys could hear it. Zach said 22 quarterbacks in the first 3 rounds again. Drew said a little loud. Okay. How about now? There goes Ryan. Make that pick. Make that pick. Oh, it's still auto. Dang it. Okay, cool. Zach said he can hear the music. All right. Volume good, guys. Volume good. Where you go, Crispy, you son of a bitch? Ah, T-Law, you buster. All right, let's take the shot on Lamar. Here we go, JPZ. Watson. Uh-oh, hold on.
Hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Oh, we almost came back for a remix there. All right, Mark. Street Soldiers going with Chase right off the bat. Let's see. Let's read off the first round. We got Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Hurts, Jefferson, Herbert, T-Law, Lamar Jackson, Fields, Watson, Prescott, and Chase to start to kick off this draft of 30 rounds. Ooh, ballsy Chase and Eckler. There goes McCaffrey. Kirk Cousins, nice combo, JPZ. Let's see where Brock Nate goes right in front of me. Tyreek, man. I was thinking about going Tyreek there. You know what? Let's switch it up. I don't have too much Saquon. Let's lock him in. A regular one. There we go. Let's get Adams in the third, baby. All right, we're going with a little bit of an even build here myself. On the clock in the how high.
What round y'all in?
Round 7.
Okay, cool.
And I just snatched up Calvin Ridley. For my team, I got Lamar Jackson, Barkley, Adams, Najee, Murray, Garoppolo, and Ridley to start.
Nice. Who'd you get in the first round?
Lamar.
Oh, nice.
At the eighth spot. And Drew, he said he's too scared. He's too scared to draft against me in a fast draft, but he'll watch. Okay, I see how it is.
I mean, hey, look, if that feeds your ego at all so you can get through your day, I'm happy to help you, bro, because I ain't scared of shit. I'm just a busy motherfucker, you know what I mean? That's why I showed up when I did. He asked me to join the draft. I said, no, I'm too busy. I also said, who's exactly in the draft? And he said, Drew. I said, Drew's not worthy enough for being in a draft with me.
So that's real reason I'm not in here. You know what I'm saying? That's funny though, because like I've been doing the slow drops, are more convenient for me. He's been doing the fast drops because that's all he want to do. You know what I mean? He's scared of getting the slow joints. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean, I brought this up before. I mean, some people. Let me read off. I didn't read off the 6th through the 9th. Let me just knock those out. Jordan Love is up 7-1. Foyo LeCun, Dalvin Cook, James Conner, Watson, Judy, Hopkins, Ridley, Moore, Dobbins, Bosa, Kamara. In the 8th, Cam Akers, Pickens, Dillon, Cooper, Allen, Goddard, Kirk, TJ Watt, Richardson, Pacheco, Parsons, Rashad White. And in the 9th, Mike Williams, Algier, Evans, Deontay Johnson, Tannehill, Nick Bolton, Ayuk. I took Brian Robinson, James Cook, Patrick Queen, Dotson, and JSN. Purdy, Devin White, and Ritter off the board in the 10th. There we go. David Montgomery in the 10th. I like that. Gibbs is the 3rd rounder, and I got Monty in the 10th. I'll take it. Zaire Franklin off the board. Oh, yeah, and Quentin Johnston went off right before my pick with 10-4.
Put it anywhere you did. Yeah, this motherfucker remembers everything incorrect.
I like it. My team's shaping out super solid. We got a lot of solid teams so far, though. Fucking kiddo with the Bolton pick. All right, let's get it. Max Crosby off the board to Kidda. All right. You gonna hit a little dead zone?
My ability.
You gotta gotta get a shit. Oh, to not move CD.
Yeah, but he needs a quarterback too, though. So it's like,
yeah,
CD might be able to buy you. See, when you're rebuilding a franchise, you gotta go get you a big dog QB. Like you gotta go out there like you know what I mean? You can't fuck around. Otherwise, you gotta just secure that 1 overall to get you a goddamn Caleb or whatever.
Yeah, and look at fucking. Look at where CD's being drafted. We've seen him getting drafted in the 1st round in some of these dynasties, and he's always going in the 2nd. So I mean, he's worth a top. I mean, you know, he's not worth a top 5 QB, but I mean, outside of that, like it's probably just team dependent. I wonder who I have in that one.
Having what now?
My turn. Hold on. All right, let's lock in IDP. Yeah, let's see who I have in that one at QB.
What round is this? You said it's now you're going into 12, early 12?
12, yes. I just took my first IDP.
Nice.
Mosley.
The Mose dog.
Let's see. In this one, I got Burrow, Rodgers, Trey Lance, Colt McCoy, Geno Smith. I got anybody in the taxi over here? Well, no QBs in the taxi.
What league is that one?
That's the one where Crispy's rebuilding.
Oh, he's trying to think. Yeah, I like that. He's like, let me see.
Yeah, just reading stuff out loud.
All right, you want to hear some fucking Bogart nearisms?
Yeah.
So we got the all white everything, and the white backsplash is white tiles with the white grout.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, we gotta go ahead and clean this grout up, and then we'll seal it. You know what I mean? And we can seal the tiles too. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm actually trying to do that because you know what I'm saying. If we're cooking shit, frying shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but but that backsplash goes all the way around. So it's like, okay, we're gonna do everything. We're just not just gonna seal that other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this is also mainly for the grout. I don't want that shit getting all discolored and shit, whatnot.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? And this is the first time, really, we've only been here for about a couple of weeks. So it's the first time I'm cleaning them. I already sealed all the countertops like the first couple of days we got in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like now, so now we got to clean it well. But I'm going like this. And, you know, you're doing it like a little dry thing first, right? And I'm getting all the, you know, all the excess little things flaking off the grout. And so it's just everywhere. You know what I mean? And then then I'm like, okay, well, you know what I mean? It's like a mixture of dust and whatnot. But I'm like, you know, we got to still like wipe the tiles down. And I'm telling her, I'm like, you know, you want to make sure you dust that shit off well, right? Because my girl's like, oh, she's like talking shit, like, oh, you know, it's clean already. And I'm like, no. Make sure you dust the shit off well. Like, imagine like you have something dusty, you put something wet on that motherfucker, you know, let alone sealer, you know what I mean? It could get like, you know, it'll turn into it'll color, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like how some mud would, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you got a dusty window, put some water on that motherfucker, that shit, you know what I mean? Make a long story longer. I'm like, okay, so we're wiping it down with water and shit, and like with grout, you know what I mean? You want to waste several hours, you know, even everything I read, like, oh, 24 hours, let it dry before you put any kind of sealer on it. It's grout, you know what I mean? And she's like impatient. She's like, oh, let's do it right now. I'm like, no, we're gonna fucking wait. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we just clean that shit. I'm like, let's do this the right way. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? Like.
All right, so here's a question for you. So I'm just looking, okay, like, would you, if you were trying to build the team that Crispy has, rebuild it, would you do like Trey Lance and like you'd figure out another offensive player
how about this?
And then like 6 IDP players or some shit like that?
See, like I would want like some startable IDPs. See, here's the thing: is like I'm trying to squeeze the juices if I'm Crispy, right? So like, or even like Lance and like your first. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that might even do it right there. But still, he needs an entire defense. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I threw in 5 or 6 guys, that's more than half.
And also, Crispy, I would like, you know, I would go back and watch this morning's episode where Huss was highlighting a bunch of these sleepers that are probably still floating around that might not even got drafted. You want to go and clean up a lot of those. So get as many of those young IDPs that are still floating around, those rookies that didn't get drafted, just grab them, put them in your taxi. What, you know what I mean? Do everything you can already without making, you know, the free moves you can make. You know what I mean? I guess you might want to bid on some of them to assure you have them.
Yeah. But you mean like not trading?
Yeah, like there was one league I saw fucking Sewell out there, and I had 0 picks in that 7. And I was like, man, I put 30. I was like, you know what, 31, because I need linebackers. I'm like, he might not even be anything, but I'm like, I need him. You know what I mean? Fuck it.
Well, I think he's just insurance policy this year, but they got him behind. He backs up Tremaine Edmonds.
Yeah, and then like, you know what I mean? Obviously.
Some of these guys, though, you know, if like someone else went down, or maybe they get in a rotation, you know, at another spot, you know, just
and it also like me being a guy who has Sanborn everywhere, just having another one of those linebackers just in case someone does go down and it's not Sanborn that fills in, because it's probably not. I mean, they brought in 3 linebackers since last year, so you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, because I was like, man, I probably could get him for like maybe 10 or 15, but I was like, man, there's too many of these other motherfuckers that were paying attention to like all my overbids.
Nobody's throwing down money like that on these rookies, though.
Yeah,
not this early. They will eventually if they figure out who these guys are. But.
Okay, you ready for this? I'm never gonna forget. For some fucking reason, in that same league, I don't blame him because he didn't do anything. But like, but Crispy drops Pete Warner maybe because he didn't do anything, right? You know what I mean? But his last offseason, I see it. And I'm like, oh shit. You know what I mean? It's probably like, it's like sometime over the summer. I bid fucking 15. Then I go back, I change it to like 16. I do it all the way up to like 19. And then he gets gone for 20. Oh, it's hot. It was fucking Bernie Mac. I'm like, of course.
Yeah.
Of course Bernie Mac got him.
Just automatically, it's always in your head about that.
Yeah, and I should have just put, I wanted to overkill it just so I know I get him. You know what I mean? Just like, man, I'll just put 50 on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because like, you know what I mean? He got dropped like out of nowhere. Like, But yeah, is that crazy though? Like, you know, be like, I'm like, listen, yeah, I'll wait 24 hours. I don't want to seal it. It's like, how much? You know, she's like, oh, we'll touch it. Some of them are already dry. I'm like, oh, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even like some of them, like, oh, it's still wet in that motherfucker. Like, lightweight. I'm not. It better be bone dry, bro. I don't want no fucking kind of nothing. I mean, that shit got hella microscopic pores. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Grout ain't fucking smooth, like, and just perfect. You feel me? Like, no. I put the sealer on that motherfucker, and that shit double grease was just sliding right off that bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I fry all pounds of bacon. Fuck it. Do you ever fry bacon, and do you use one of those fucking you know, the little circle screen mesh things? We have one of those, and I never use it. And I'm always frying bacon. I'm always frying bacon in my drawers. And I almost never use no tongs. I just like use like my fingers, just flip the bacon. Yeah. Ah, you know what I mean? Just and that should be popping. Get me in the chest. Let you know you're alive. You know what I mean? The motherfucker, hey, it'd be crazy too. Sometimes that motherfucker get you right next to the eye, just pop. It's like, good thing. You know what I'm saying? Good thing that motherfucker give me in the eyeball or something.
Damn, yeah, it makes me nervous.
Find some yanking. And then, like, I remember when we got an air fryer, my girl, she had the bright idea one time. Oh, you know, I see people they frying in the air fryer. I said, word.
That's a Marty.
Then, like, the moment we fried the first batch, I was like, oh, we're never doing that again. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, where does the oil go? Duh. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that shit gets dirty to clean.
Yeah, I mean, right out the gate. I mean, before we bought an air fryer, all the people that my girl used to watch that fuck with the air fryers and shit, always had like the shit lined with the foil. You know what I mean? So we did that shit right out the gate, and that shit still be fucking our shit up. You does, be.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on what it is. Like, is whatever fries or whatever. Like, it ends up like holding it all. I mean, usually, I guess if you don't.
It's really if you're gonna do like we do like side pork and shit. Or like pork belly. We'll do like pork belly in there, and like you know, you really gotta put foil bottom in that motherfucker.
For sure. Hell
yeah.
Yeah. My world. Mini convection oven. You don't need to preheat. What's that? Like the toaster oven, or what are you talking about?
What was he talking about? Preheat?
He said a mini convection oven that you don't need to preheat.
Cool. Is that like the adult version of the little toy bakery shit? You remember that shit?
Yeah.
That little toy bakery shit, man. My cousin had one of them. I tell her, hey, make me one of them little cupcake things. That shit was legit. You know, when you're like 8, 9 years old, you're just chilling like, oh, word. That shit was crazy.
We're getting
do you remember creepy crawlers?
Yeah.
And then you used to be able to buy the molds. So you buy the molds, and it's the thing you make the little gummy candies. Yeah, that shit was hard. I never had that, but I always thought that was hard. You know,
never did that, but yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? I didn't know. Maybe if I knew like some.
Marty said basically what an air fryer is.
Okay. Ooh, okay. What's dope is I remember Clock when he had just bought a house maybe like a year ago, or another house or whatnot. But he was like they were redoing the kitchen, and they got like this. They got their oven doubles as an air fryer, like the actual oven. I was like, yeah, bro, because that's the game changer if you're gonna do like a deep fried turkey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, shit could have been. If that's the case, it was the son and the daughter. Where they're like, "Fuck this, fuck you, mom."
Hey, man, anyone who's seen Scream 6, like we know that kind of shit can happen.
Listen, man, the motherfucking I can't remember their names, bruh. But the dudes, the kids that killed their parents, the 2 brothers. Remember them? They were the trial was like big in like the late 80s and early 90s, I think. The Kavinsky brothers? No, that's not right. I can't remember the names, bro.
The Menendez?
The Menendez brothers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was that Hollywood shit, right? Where
they killed their
Hollywood or something.
I think they tried to get it. I don't remember I don't remember the gist of it. I just remember them like I think they got tried as adults and lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because in Living Color they did the Menendez brothers, Risky Business, and they come in. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that shit is stupid.
And they claim that it was some sexual abuse from the father. And they still, but it's weird because it says still they deny carrying out the killings.
I mean, they still locked. Are they locked for life? Menendez. That sounds like fucking. It sounds Hispanic.
Yeah. Oh shit! Where? Damn! Did this happen in San Diego?
I want to say it was SoCal for sure. It was.
Oh well, no, we just said it. They're in fucking Beverly Hills or Hollywood. Yeah, because they're in the state facility in San Diego, Donovan.
They're probably PC'd up. It's probably the night one. You know what I mean? Detectives old records on the shelf. Myself. That's on the Monte County Crisco. That old town rock and roll. That motherfuckers in Living Color though, they was sliding around like Risky Business in their socks and the fucking the button up with boxers.
Yeah.
With some drawers on, you know what I mean? And they just blasting everybody. You might be able to find it. You might be able to find that. But you're mid-draft though.
And Drew said, I don't like my team very much, but geez, my IDP are stacked. So let's go see. Let's see. Josh Allen, Ra, Garrett Wilson, Swift, Gino, Roquan, Olakun, Michael Parsons, Algier, Burke.
I probably would have passed on Michael Parsons there and got a skill guy. And I know you accidentally drafted Algier there, but yeah, I'm just not the Michael Parsons guy like for fantasy. I mean, he's cool and shit. But like, I mean, I guess it is best ball. You'll get the big 3-sack game out of him or 2-sack game. You know what I mean?
And Njoku, Ingram, Reddick, Mooney, Isaiah Simmons, Chig, and OBJ.
I mean, he's doing his thing. I mean, I'm not mad at Riddick or Black Josh Allen. I mean, I love the Isaiah Simmons, love the Olakun and the Roquan. He's killing it. He's doing his thing, B. Detectives old records on the shelf.
Hey, Bigsby off the board. Did you get ETN also?
I was clearing that room in one of them joints. And I let go of my man D. Ernest, Scared Stupid Johnson.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he screams practice squad guy now.
And we're gonna be you don't have to drop anyone. We're gonna be changing the taxi squads this year.
Oh.
And
I started to drop someone because I was over the limit. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, we're gonna be
add more.
Yeah, so when we first started all these Dynasty, 7 was the maximum that Sleeper had. Now they made it to where it's all the way up to 30. So I threw a poll in every single one of at least the first 16 Dynasties. Going to kind of add up those numbers and see what wins. 10, 15, 20, 25, or 30. I don't think it's going to be 25 or 30 that'll be winning.
That's what you have to do. That's what you have 5 minutes to do.
Let's see it. Let's see it, Crispy. Jordan Hicks. Cody Barton, nice one. I was hoping he would fall to the next round to me, kiddo. Chase Young. Right, let's see where Q-Tip goes after a couple wide receivers in a row. Devondre Campbell, dang it. Mostert off the board. Let me see. I need more IDP.
Roll some.
Man, this California, this super heavy California, like, man, I'd take a little weed nap today.
Nice. Oh, how was that steakhouse?
Oh yeah, it was good. So we went to yeah, it's called like it's OHJAH, I believe, like Oha. I'm not even trying to pronounce it, but yeah, it's fire.
Check this out, fucking. There's a sushi bar because I just watched like a gang of what's that man's name? Pauly Shore on Rogan.
Okay.
And you know, he kicks it with Nicolas Cage hella tough.
Okay.
And, like they knew each other because they went to the same high school.
Yeah, okay.
Right. And then they came up in the game, like different paths, whatnot. Or I mean, I guess the same path because he didn't really come up doing stand-up like that. I mean, I guess Pauly Shore started like that in stand-up, but then like, you know, he got breaking the movies real easy. And then like he was talking about how like Nicolas Cage, like he's Francis Ford Coppola's nephew, bro. So like he was doing Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and the people were like, oh, you're just here because he's the nephew. And then so that fool was adamant about you. Listen, I'm Nicolas Cage now.
Yeah.
Change his name, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, that's not uncommon in Hollywood, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he was saying, like, you know, when he moved to Vegas, he just so happened to be like, hey, I'm Nicolas Cage. You know, and it's kind of serendipitous, right? You went to high school together, and then so they just start kicking it. But like, and he gets his number. I mean, he gets Pauly Shore's number, and he calls him. He's like, hey, neighbor. You know what I mean? Like, you know, even I can imagine that's, because Nicolas Cage is kind of the same guy in every movie, to me at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, he just called you, hey, neighbor. And he's like, hey, what's up? He's like, come over here. And he's like, okay. And he comes over and he said the first thing he did is make him sign a non-disclosure, NDA.
Yeah.
He's like, listen, you know what I mean? We can hang out. You got to sign this, though. And it basically, it was really, the only thing it was is like you can't film or post anything that, you know, over here. But it's or take pictures or anything. And he said, then when it got cool, he allows him to take pictures and videos, but he just can't post them still, you know what I mean? Because he's obviously signed an NDA. So, but this fool, he said he'll hit him up constantly like, hey, let's go eat. And he'll hop in his Ferrari and he'd be like, man, you know, like, is it necessary to take the Ferrari? Like, fuck yeah, this car is badass. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm fucking Nicolas Cage. You know what I mean? What the fuck, right? And then he says they always go to this sushi bar. It's at the Sahara.
Okay.
I think he said it was. So, like, if you ever just, you know what I mean, want to go check that out, you know what I mean? You might never know. You might randomly run into Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. And I don't fuck with sushi too much, but at this place they have this salmon,
the tempura shit.
Yeah, the salmon tempura, and
tempura anything is fire to me, bro.
Yeah.
Do you dip it in the sauce or you just have it like that?
Yeah, in the soy sauce. Yeah.
Do they put the fuck? Well, I mean, because they also see for me, right? I'm crazy, bro. Like anytime you go to a Japanese place, they'll have the salad and they'll have that dressing, bro. And I like dipping my shit in that dressing. That fucking Japanese like mayo, sesame seed fucking dressing, whatever the fuck it is. I don't even think it's mayo. I think it's just some Japanese like sesame. It's kind of like orangish-ish. You know what I mean? But that shit is fire. We had this one joke. See, my girl, she loves sushi. And when I was a young fly lad, you know what I mean? It's all about like, oh yeah, wherever you want to go, baby, I got it. You know what I mean? And we go eat sushi, and then they hit you with that bill, and you're like, God, fuck, I'm still hungry.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Funny,
The rolls.
our chef, it was hilarious. I forget what the person like actually asked. He was like, "Oh, come on, it's Japanese food. It's like when you leave, like when you're walking back to the car, you're already hungry." And I was laughing. He was like, "See, he knows what I'm talking about."
I'm serious though, bro. Come on, like I'm a skinny motherfucker and I eat good, bro. And we'll go over there. Like, okay, there's this one place called Cha Cha Sushi's, right where I was from, and Cha Cha is the shit, bro. Cause like it's just hella good, you know what I mean? But it's pricey as fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like anytime we're gonna go to Cha Cha, it's just me and my girl's about to be like damn near $100, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then there's this other place. It's like it's 50 a head, or it's like not 50 a head, it's like 40 a head.
That's all you can eat.
Yeah, so, and that place is actually fire for because normally there'll be trash when it's what I mean. But the service, but it's funny because they finesse you because you be like, excuse me, you know what I mean? Can I get another one of them things, bruh? You know what I mean? Then I'm waiting on the thing for hella long, and then they finally come out, and I'm like, damn, that took 15 minutes. I timed this motherfucker too. I'm eating on this other motherfucker.
And I don't even know enough to like even be dangerous.
Well, because you got 2 hours though. That's the thing though. At a certain spot, they give you like they put you on a timer. You know what I mean?
Emil said he can't do sushi. He says sushi makes him sick.
You know what's funny is like if you're not from like one of them places close to water, I don't think you're just accustomed to growing up around that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? California sushi's phenomenal up and down California. You know what I mean? Then even like places that's not by the water, where like when you just have high end restaurants where they're flying this shit in like damn near daily. You know what I mean? Like Vegas, you're gonna find some high end sushi spots. You feel me?
Yeah.
And they got to bring this shit in from elsewhere. You know what I mean? You go to Chicago. I heard Chicago even got like a nice sushi scene, considering like they just got lakes in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Yeah. What else they got? Fucking, but yeah. See, here's the thing. I fuck with the tempura shit because that shit's just fire. Some tempura shrimp.
Yeah.
It's like the deep fried and fucking what do they call that? Panko or whatever. Panko breaded. Shit goes crazy. Or tempura. That's what it is. It's crazy, bruh. Tempura give me money actually. Mm-hmm. Tempura, if you're out there. Yeah. And it's funny because I'd go to that spot, that cha-cha joint, and I would get a shark roll, which is basically, but it's a shrimp tempura roll basically, you know what I mean? But they put this sauce on it, bro. Like it's like they drizzle like this. First of all, they drizzle like fucking fish eggs or whatever. It's like some caviar type shit. I know it sounds crazy, right? But then this shit's just bomb, bro. On the fucking with a goddamn little cucumber, little chunk in there. And then sometimes I'll tell them, I'll be like, add avocado on that bitch. You know what I mean? And it's like, boom, and then there goes $35. Yeah. You know what I mean? For one roll. Like it'd be like that shit goes crazy.
Yeah, that shit's wild. Yeah, so sushi was one of those things. I mean, this is the most that we've like. Vanessa doesn't even like seafood. I mean, I like shrimp and lobster, but like really, that's kind of like the extent.
Man, I grew up on everything, bread, shrimp. Like what's crazy is like, man, just like, cause I would never want to peel the shrimp. That's just hella fire. And my mom was like, I'll peel it when I was a kid. I'm like, fuck yeah, I just have a pile of shrimp. Keep it coming. You know what I mean? Or like the fucking crab, they cracking that shit open and same thing. She's pulling, I'm dipping it in a little butter garlic sauce. Yeah. We Filipinos, we eat everything with rice. You know what I mean? That's just the go-to, bro. Any kind of like, for me, just some white rice and some goddamn whatever protein, deep fried fish, whatever breaded, whatever. It's easy. Yeah. Even like sushi, my introduction to sushi wasn't even real sushi. It was just California rolls. You know what I mean? Because that shit was just good.
Yeah, I mean, because California rolls, like what? Those like the real sushi connoisseurs, like they make fun of it or what?
Well, it's just like the commercialized California, like not even Japan. That's why they call it California roll. You know what I mean? It's like avocado, fucking cucumber, the artificial crab even. You know what I mean? Like artificial crab. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which
is probably made of like soy, ultimately. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just the rice with the little fucking wrap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You a wasabi fan?
Nah, not really.
I like it. I like the pickled ginger too. That shit all goes crazy to me.
So do you ever like roll the? I mean, you're good at rolling. You ever fuck with? You ever try to roll the sushi at all?
I mean, so there's a half-assed one. It's called sushi bake, right? Where you bake everything. So
Okay.
it's the artificial. You usually use artificial crab, and they put like the fucking the Japanese mayo and all the shit, whatever you want to put in it, and then like you bake that shit, and then you cut pieces out of it, like you scoop out of it, and then you roll your little fucking shit with the seaweed. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's like Ming shift sushi. We've done that, but like yeah, I mean it's really just you get one of them sushi rollers, and
Right.
then yeah, and you got the sticky rice, and then you have your little thing with the little water dab, and you just do, and then it fucking seals shit. But they need to start making zags out of seaweed, bro. That motherfucker stick hella good too. You know me, right? Be like, and you don't even have to call another seaweed wraps. I'm like, what?
Yeah. It's like, yeah. See, this was made for being wrapped, right?
Right?
We need to come on. I mean,
There you go. Look at that. I just gave out $1 billion idea, bro. There's somebody out there watching this right now, like, he's in a boat right now in the ocean. He's looking right down. There's seaweed everywhere. Right now, he's on the thing. There's someone watching. He's on a boat, and he has weed, no papers. Brilliant. He's scooping the seaweed out the sea right now, drying it out. He's gonna take him like 4 years to perfect it. You know what I mean? Scurvy.
super high right now. I'm glad we got this tree. I'm smoking the Diamond OG right now. Straight fire.
Diamond girl. Yeah, my diamond girl. My working lighter at. Son of a bitch.
All right. A couple more picks and I'm up again. Do I switch it up and go to offense this time? Kind of ugly over here on the offensive side of things. Oh no, Ryan drafted KJ Wright and Richard Sherman. Ah, yes.
F. You know what's funny about that? It keeps those motherfuckers ADP in there.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just
Damn it. Uh-oh. Where's Kidda? Don't time out, Kidda.
Mr. Fast Drive. He's so fast that he didn't even realize he was on the clock. Or did he?
Oh, he got it in. Jack Campbell.
Nice.
Let's see where Crispy goes right in front of me. James Robinson. I'm going to go Alec Pierce.
I like the white boy, bro. He's a giant, bro.
There's the black Josh Allen. Yeah, let me see. How many running backs did I get? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I might be done drafting running back. Oh, man. Magoobs took Rice. I was going to wait on him, see if I can get him a little later. 23rd round.
What about Sky Too High?
He went a while ago. I'm not sure when he went, but yeah, he went a while ago.
I knew a dude named Too High growing up, Vietnamese cat.
Was he always too high?
Yeah, when we were young. Fuck yeah, dude. Funny story about Too High. So yeah, it was Too High, and then his little brother, was Too Vit. And like he was a straight Vietnamese gangster motherfucker too. So it was like fitting, man. Like he was like Too Vit, man. Like, you know what I mean? For those that don't know Vietnamese, they hard out that way. But anyways, Too High, he used to like sell weed and shit, whatnot when we was kids. And then out of high school, I ain't seen this guy for hella long, bro. Years on years on years. And then there was one night we were all at Tino's brother-in-law's house, the poker shack. You know what I mean? And his brother-in-law, Steven, he actually cleaned up that night. So he was like, I'll take everybody to the titty bar. We're like, oh, shit, okay, shit. You know, it's like 4 in the morning, you know what I mean? And we were going to go eat. And so that's how I came up, like, let's go eat at the titty bar. And I'm like, all right, whatever, you know what I mean? It's on you. And we go, and then there's a guy in the front, right? And then, you know what I'm saying, he has his money out, and it's like made into arrows pointing at him and shit. And there's like some broad getting on him, you know what I mean? And I walk in there, and I go, Too High? He's like, oh, what's up, Ogie? I said, this was by himself at the titty bar. What the fuck you doing here, man? He's like, what you doing here? I'm like, I'm just gonna get some to eat. Shit's funny. I mean, it'd be like that though. You know what I mean? It didn't look like with the amount of bread he had, it didn't look like he was hurting for nothing too, or wanting for nothing.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you think I'm doing here? You did. That shit is hella funny. His brother too, Vit though. I remember. Okay. Hey babe, do you remember Too High? He went to Lakeland with you. Nope. Too High.
It wasn't in her circle, huh?
It's funny because people used to think Too High was gay and shit. He like his brother was hella gangster, right? And then Too High was like he was like a skater, but he like sold weed, you know what I mean? But like he like plucked his eyebrows all crazy and like you know what I mean? He was kind of like the way he talked, kind of like you know, but like he would throw down. Like him and his brother were like legit black belts and shit. So like they legit like they would kick ass, bro. And his brother got in hella shit, so Too High would come through. Like I remember Too High, he was famous for beating a motherfucker down with his skateboard and shit. You know what I mean? Because he came in, the motherfucker trying to jump.
Oh, like in fucking in Kids.
I mean, not like kids. Kids, they were all decking that fool, but yeah, but he did deck somebody with the trucks of the skateboard like kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So yes. To answer your question, you know what I mean? And we were like, oh, you know what I mean? Hey, high school's crazy, right? You just melee weapons, right? But like, if you didn't have no fucking no shanks or nothing, you know what I mean? You gotta just swing some shit. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And that fool fucking Too High, remember? But see, Too High, he always had bitches though. You know what I mean? I was like, Too High is not gay, bro. Too High got all the bitches. He just like was hella clean, like Metro type of shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, don't call him gay, he'll fuck you up, bro. I was like, kind of do that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But then, you know what I mean? And sure enough, you see him in the titty bar. Like, that shit was funny. And like at that time too, I seen him. You know, we're chopping it up. Hey, you know, like no, I only had the one kid, but I guess he had one on the way. And I was like, oh, that's why you in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? You know, you about to do some time. When you have a kid, it's like doing time, man. When you're actually like a father that's there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You motherfucker got to sit down for a while. You know what I mean? Like, listen, all right, then y'all. You know what I mean? About to do a bid. I had 4 kids. Been locked down for a long time. I'm hella annoyed because like this shit like flying in the air. And every time I feel like something's in my nose, I don't know if it's just my allergies or if there's like a bug flying in my fucking goddamn nose. Yeah. They got these little fucking skinny ones that they fly everywhere, and then when they land on spots, they hop. I'm like, the fuck? I was shrooming, tripping off them, like, the fuck, they're everywhere. I was trying to get in tune. I was sitting there shrooming, trying to get in tune with them, like, we are all gonna live here. We're gonna have to figure out a way to coexist. Because if not, I'm on a mission to destroy all of them.
Man, we went to Dollar Tree right now. We got like hella like just Dollar Tree candy. And the whole bag's like right behind me. And Noble comes in here and tries to take the whole bag out right now. Shut that.
Get him on the screen?
Yeah.
He's going to try to pull a ninja shit down. Would you get all Reese's joints?
Nah, there's a bunch of different shit. We got... there's some M&Ms in there. There's some Nerds. There's some Warheads.
Peanut M&Ms, the only ones.
Yeah.
You ever
well, I don't know, man. I mean, the peanut butter M&Ms, I really
I'm
like
not mad at those.
I like peanut butter, though. So, I mean, I guess I'm a little biased, but...
I'm not mad at those at all. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they need to make like a peanut butter mix bag with like, and then with the brownie ones in it. Like the peanut ones with the brownie ones and the peanut butter M&M ones all in one pack.
Yeah. There's been multiple times in my life where just peanut butter and jelly was just like the staple.
Bro, you know, I've never I had like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I never made lunch. I like school lunch. You know what I mean, so peanut butter jelly sandwiches we go like after school snacks as a kid, and then like as a pothead adult, like middle of the night shit, because like my kids are allergic. So me and my girl were just late night scarfing down PB and J's and shit.
There was like a sandwich shop, and sometime when one of the last places when I worked in the office, and like people would just be going over there, and I always tell them, "Give me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich." It was only like $2 or $2.50, and I mean, better snack than whatever else I probably would have been eating.
I mean, that's also the ghetto way of like when you're trying to like for something like me who was always trying to gain weight. They'd be like, just eat hella peanut butter jelly sandwiches, bro, or even just straight peanut butter. I'm like, where? You know what I mean? And then like just have like a couple glasses of milk. And, you know what I'm saying? You'll put on like a cheap 5 pounds real easily, bro. In like a week. For real though. You know what I mean?
Damn, what the hell? Marty said that Draymond just bounced his head off the court a minute ago. Is that game on right now?
Yeah, it's on. I don't got any of my TVs up. So I just been checking the score and shit.
And then you gotta turn this shit on.
Yep. Game 3 or game 4 is 2-1 Lakers
in
the series.
It's in what's it called, right? It's
in Frisco.
Yeah. Frisco. Yeah.
Man, we gotta get this one. What's the score right now?
35-33 Lakers. Oh, and LeBron just hit a 3. So as we came up here, 38.
Hate LeBron. I hate LeBron because he has a chip on his shoulder. You know what I mean? People clown on him for the one he got in the bubble. You know what I mean? And this is like the legacy battle right here. Him and Steph, they both got the same amount of rings right now. You know what I mean? They both lost. They both won finals and lost them. You know, I mean, we've only lost the one actually to him and the Cavs. Oh yeah, we also lost to the motherfucking goddamn only Canadian team, fucking Raptors, where they just rented AD for a year. Oh, not AD. What was his name? Fucking anyway, dude with the big ass dreads. Damn, I'm so high. He was with the Clippers now, though, or at least he went to the Clippers. I don't know where he's at now, but he went. Damn, what was his name? Somebody put it in the chat. Who's the star of the goddamn Raptors when they beat my Warriors in the goddamn? But then he left them the next year. Damn, who the fuck was it? Damn, that was a fucking crazy brain fart. I can hear my son hella arguing with my girl. She's trying to get him to go wash up or something. He's trying to.
Oh wait, it's in LA.
Oh, is it?
Damn. I thought they went back and forth on each one.
Oh, we were the better seed than them, so we hosted it first.
And Marty's, what were you guys saying? You guys talking about Kawhi?
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard. There you go. That was his name.
Yeah. It's funny. So he's from San Diego, right? Or at least, well, I mean, he's from Long Beach or whatever, but he played at San Diego State. And he must have had a crib or something, like when he just like in San Diego, like in La Jolla or something. And one of his peeps ordered, like when I was running a delivery service, one of his peeps ordered, but Kawhi was in the house. And so, I mean, it was his friend who actually ordered. So it wasn't Kawhi like on the phone, like calling. But yeah, it was called Aztec Discount Delivery. That's the one that he hit up. He was still repping the Aztec, even through delivery service. Yeah, that shit was super funny. And it's not like the delivery driver just recognized him. It's not like he even got to talk to him or like anything like that. But that shit was super cool. Yeah, who else ordered from us? Ice T's daughter ordered from that delivery. Before that shit was hilarious. They lived on like a huge ass like compound. Hey, Kidego and Diablo. Let's see, how many defenders do I got? 2, 3, 4. I need to get one more. Hurt. Go A Robin Prey. Boston Scott. We're gonna go with this last IDP. Getting hype. Put the music back on till Bogey comes back. And Marty said, I worked at this dude's house who played in the NHL for 10 years. He had a housewarming party. They completely trashed the house because they were remodeling the whole thing. That's funny. Put holes in the walls, made a slip and slide down the stairs, completely trashed Party X, Project X party. That's hilarious. If you're remodeling the whole thing anyway, Dell, Wilson, Washington, Brissett. Is too many rookies for my liking. Too many rookies for my liking, but let's see. I like what you did at the beginning. I mean, Gibbs a little too early for me also, but I'm not super mad at it. He's your number 2 running back as well, and he should be. I mean, shit, he should be getting a lot of work either way. Man, I mean, Addison. I don't know if you had to draft him that early. But you know, I mean, your wide receivers are all right as a whole. Obviously, Waddle is a beast. Bosa and Devin White. I mean, man, you took Bosa. I mean, I don't know if you had to take Bosa that early. I know he's your dude on the 49ers. So I think maybe that's what it is. That maybe you drafted guys a little bit earlier than I would have drafted them. Not they're not good, but you missed out on other guys kind of in the meantime for jumping league. Keenan Allen, Brian, because where'd you get Bolton? You got him in like the in the 8th, 9th. Yeah. It just this one just it wasn't IDP heavy, right? Like I mean the first ones that we got really Drew. I don't know if anybody he got the first 2 and then TJ Watt. That was it. So like only 4 IDP guys went in the top 8 rounds. Which I think a lot of people have been doing this so long, and like I keep showing people like with the teams that I've been putting together, you don't have to like not saying don't prioritize IDP, but usually don't have to like just jump. Thanks for rocking with us. for another best ball draft. Appreciate you guys. Marty said about to smoke and contemplate. My next pick in the 21 should be soon. Yeah, man, what the heck is going on with it's funny. Marty said, yeah, I like their team a lot. I'm stoked, man. I mean, in the beginning, it's kind of tough, you know, because I didn't have a first round pick because and Kidda said IDP too valuable. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, peeps.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.